Do you know a 16-year-old boy became Rome's most powerful ruler, then grew up to kill his own mother and burn his own city? This is a story about power given far too young, to exactly the wrong person. In 54 AD, a 16-year-old boy named Nero became Emperor of Rome, the most powerful empire on earth, at an age when most teenagers today are barely allowed to drive. He didn't earn the throne through conquest or merit. He got it through his mother, Agrippina the Younger, one of the most ruthless political operators in Roman history, who had married Emperor Claudius specifically to maneuver her son into position as his heir. For the first few years, surprisingly, Nero's reign actually went well. Guided by his tutor, the philosopher Seneca, and a trusted military commander named Burrus, the young emperor reduced taxes, gave the Senate more independence, and governed with genuine competence. Rome, for a brief moment, actually believed they might have a good ruler on their hands. That moment didn't last. As Nero grew older, he grew tired of his mother's constant control over his decisions. Agrippina had put him on the throne, and she fully intended to keep running it through him. Nero had other plans. In 59 AD, he made a decision that would scandal all of Rome. He ordered his own mother assassinated. According to Roman historian Suetonius, an earlier assassination attempt failed spectacularly. Agrippina survived a collapsing boat specifically designed to sink and kill her, then swam to safety. Furious, Nero simply sent men to finish the job directly. Ancient writers claim Nero was later haunted by guilt, reportedly seeing his mother's ghost in flickering torchlight, unable to escape what he'd done even in his own palace. But if guilt existed, it didn't stop him. Nero divorced, and then exiled, his popular first wife, Octavia, to marry his mistress, Poppaea Sabina instead. According to multiple ancient sources, he later kicked Poppaea, while she was pregnant, so violently that she died from the injury. Nero also developed an obsession that ancient Romans found deeply humiliating for an emperor, performing publicly as a singer, actor, and chariot racer, activities considered far beneath someone of his position. He reportedly locked theater doors during his own performances, forcing terrified audiences to sit through his singing, unable to leave even if they wanted to. Then, in July 64 AD, the event that would define his entire legacy struck Rome directly. A massive fire broke out, and burned for 6 days, destroying or badly damaging 10 of the city's 14 districts. The popular legend claims Nero calmly played music while watching Rome burn to the ground. Most modern historians actually dispute this. Records suggest Nero wasn't even in the city when the fire started, and rushed back specifically to organize relief efforts, opening his own palace grounds to shelter homeless survivors. But Nero made one decision that fueled suspicion forever. Almost immediately after the fire, he began construction on an enormous new palace complex on the newly cleared land, the Domus Aurea, or Golden House, reportedly featuring a 120-foot statue of himself at its entrance. To a grieving, homeless Roman public, the timing looked less like recovery, and more like opportunity. As rumors accusing Nero of deliberately starting the fire spread rapidly through the city, he needed someone else to blame, fast. He publicly accused a small, relatively unknown religious sect, Christians, of starting the blaze. What followed was horrific. Roman historian Tacitus described Christians being wrapped in animal skins and torn apart by dogs, nailed to crosses, or set on fire and used as human torches to light Nero's gardens at night. It became the first major imperial persecution of Christians in Roman history. By this point, Nero's reign was collapsing. Military revolts erupted across the empire. The Senate, once cautiously loyal, formally declared him a public enemy. Facing imminent arrest and near certain execution, Nero fled the city. In June 68 AD, cornered and completely abandoned by nearly everyone who once served him, he took his own life, reportedly uttering the words, "What an artist dies in me." Nero's death ended not just his reign, but an entire ruling dynasty that had governed Rome for generations. History has remembered him ever since as the ultimate mad emperor, a murderer, a tyrant, a man who fiddled, according to legend, while his own city burned around him. Some of that reputation, modern historians now argue, was exaggerated by writers who despised him after his death. But exaggerated or not, one thing about Nero's story has never been in dispute: a teenager was handed the most powerful throne on earth, and it slowly, completely, consumed him.